Hey everybody, it's Ryan coming at you with another installment of gastric measures. My currently bi-monthly, I'll do it different every time. My currently bi-monthly blogging series discussing my journey through vertical sleeve gastrectomy and weight loss surgery. Um, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy at St. John's Medical Center in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, and it was performed by Dr. Hawasley, and it was on January 12th of 2018. My starting weight and also my highest weight that I have a record of is 447 pounds. I say that because I know I've been heavier than that, but I'm not sure how high it was. So my starting weight is 447 pounds. My current weight as of this week is 350.8. That's a total loss of 96.2 pounds and a loss since the last time I was here talking to you of 3.6. 3.6 pounds in 2 weeks is not exactly thrilling, but it all happened, that 3.6 pounds all happened in 1 week. I had a bit of a stall the week before. So, and I know why I had that stall. It wasn't, I mean, some of it was just my body, but I wasn't eating great. I'm still not eating great. I'm definitely like, well, I don't know. Let's talk about that. I do not think that my eating is necessarily that bad. Um, I am making mostly choices that are lower in carbs. If I am eating carbs, I'm eating whole grain carbs almost always. Um, and allowing myself little treats. And the biggest issue I have, and I think this is not the first time that I've said this, is sometimes I'm not tracking the treats. And that's where my problem will come in. Um, it's I go back and forth on it. I have a chocolate Santa Claus that my mom got me for Christmas, and I've been nibbling on it, a little bit before bed every night, like not even half an ounce. And really, I should weigh it out and write it down. I really, really should, but I don't. Um, and I know that's problematic. And so I was talking with my friend Ashley the other day, and she told me, um, she said, "Okay, so the weight's coming off. You're doing good on that part. Now comes the part where you start working on creating lifelong good habits, and that's my next task. Um, I'm working on being more active, which I have been. I've started a effort to get up and walk around my office every 30 minutes. And I'm trying to do that. I hit my step goal almost every day last week. I think I might push it up to 8,000 and see how we do with that. Right now it's at 7,000. Think we might give that a try. And yeah, so the scale's still moving. I'm within grasp of 100 pounds. I'm gonna hit 100 pounds lost in May. I guarantee it. So that's a whole month. I'm gonna surpass it. I guarantee it. Um, and that puts me right now. I am 100 pounds from my goal. And the reason I put that in quotes is 250 is where I really think I would be good, right? And so what I want to try to do, if I can, is get down to 200. If I get down to 200, that's a 50-pound wiggle room, which is a lot of wiggle room. And that way, I can catch myself if I'm in maintenance, or if I have a rough week, I can look at the scale and I can go, oh, I'm creeping up. Time to buckle down. And I can do it way before, if I hit 250 and go to maintenance, it'd be really easy for me to be 270 again. If I hit 200 and go to maintenance, it'd be really easy for me to be 220, which is totally fine. So that's the goal. 200 is the ultimate goal. 250 is where I'm happy. Let's see, what is going on? Okay, so one thing I have noticed in the weight loss surgery community is how excited everybody gets about buying new clothes. And I wish that I could access that, but I cannot. I am a frugal person. I like to spend money on myself, and I like to buy things that I don't need, like Legos, because I'm 35. So I definitely need Lego sets. I didn't buy those. Those are old Lego sets. I'm working on reorganizing all of my Legos and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I like to buy Legos. I like to buy comic books. I like to buy kitchen gadgets. Um, all that kind of stuff. You might be able to hear my son trying to go to sleep. And by trying to go to sleep, I mean playing. Um, so, yeah, so I'm not like psyched to buy new clothes. I've bought one new shirt, which I really, really like, and that was out of the 3 that I bought. I bought 3 shirts. JCPenney was having a sale, and I bought 3 shirts on their website. Got them home, tried them all on, and liked one of them. And it's kind of what I hate about buying clothes. Is like I still have body image issues, and image issues in general, and so I'm not always satisfied with the clothes I buy. Speaking of image issues, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. I was talking with my girlfriend about this yesterday when I showed her these pictures, and this is kind of stuff I sometimes deal with. Is like, there's definitely a difference. These are my side-by-sides that I'm going to post on Tuesday, right? So this is me. It's kind of blurry, I know, but this is me right after the surgery, and this is me yesterday. Sorry, I know that sucks. And you can see a difference definitely in the side photos. Sorry, that is really washed out. You can see a difference in the side photos for sure. And in the back photos for sure. But the front photo is kind of hard to see a difference. And so I'm sitting here going like, God, and when I look at that, it's like all I can think is, man, I am still very fat. And that's hard to deal with. You know, it's hard to almost lose 100 pounds and still not be happy with the way you look. But I think that's a mental game more than it's a physical game. So there's that. I do get, I get excited to buy new t-shirts and stuff like that. I love t-shirts. I have lots of fun t-shirts like this one I'm wearing right now. And I get excited when t-shirts that I love that I haven't been able to wear in a while start fitting. But I wear t-shirts 2 days a week. And, sometimes on a weeknight, if I get home to change clothes before I go anywhere, I'll throw on a t-shirt. But yeah, so I am excited that clothes are starting to fit again. I'm just not psyched to like shop for new clothes. It's expensive. So, like today I went to a Salvation or a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store at the recommendation of my friend Maria, who said they had a big and tall section. I had my son with me, and he was being an absolute butt, so I was not able to really look around, but I did not see a big and tall section. I may try Salvation Army instead, even though I kind of hate to give them money because of their anti-gay politics. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I have started finding ways to eat a little bit of things that I used to really eat a lot of post-surgery. I had a real affinity for a sausage biscuit sandwich, which I know like a full sausage biscuit sandwich is not gonna work out for me. I have not had any dumping issues at all. I've not had any sickness from carbs. I really, like, part of me is bummed about that, but it's also taught me real self-control. I don't say I can't have that because I get sick. I can instead say I can only have a little bit because I try to limit my carbs. Boom, works perfectly. Went out to lunch with my team the other day, and we went to an Italian place to welcome a new member. And I had chicken parmesan, which was pretty lightly breaded, and it came with rigatoni pasta, and I don't mind saying that I ate like 3 bites of the pasta. So what? I also tried calamari. It was not that great. And then I had a bite of a meatball. I'm also trying to really listen to my body and only eat when I'm hungry, but then I'm falling short on protein. So I'm like eating when I'm hungry, but also eating every 3 hours some of the time. So like today I did a lot of snacking, like cooked my kid macaroni and cheese and ate a few bites of it, gave him some blackberries, and I ate one, all stuff I shouldn't have, and I ate like a bite of. It kind of has filled me up beyond I was talking about sausage biscuits. I was on the run today and ran out before breakfast. I grabbed a Premier and I was like, okay, here's what we're doing. I got a sausage biscuit from Burger King. I threw out half of the biscuit before I even got out of the drive-thru, and I ate the sausage patty with one half of the biscuit. Totally satisfying, and like 15 grams of carbohydrates and 14 grams of protein in that. Totally satisfying. And then I had the Premier like an hour and a half later. So stuff like that seems to be working for me for now. I hope that it keeps working for me forever, because I am a kind of person who I would rather have a little bit of stuff than none at all. Um, Pizza has become something I have now and again. I just don't eat most of the crust. Yesterday I was kind of stuck for dinner options, and the only thing I had was either Little Caesars or Subway, and I don't really like Subway, and that's a lot more bread. So I got myself a stuffed crust hot and ready from Little Caesars, scraped all the cheese off of a few slices, and then ate like 2 bites of the pieces, 2 or 3 bites of each piece of crust, the stuffed crust, and then I kind of like opened it up and scraped all the cheese out and just ate that. That's totally satisfying to me. And I know it's a lot of fat, but it's protein, fat, no carbs. So, and it satisfies my urge to eat pizza. I also do pizza flatbreads, which satisfies my urge. And I found a bread. I wish I could go grab it, but I'm not going to, because I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I'm not wearing any pants right now. So I can't like get up and walk over to my kitchen because I'm not wearing pants. So whatever. That's actually, I have a little book called Freedom is Blogging in Your Underwear. So we're going to call this Freedom is Vlogging in Your Underwear. Um, but yeah, everything's been pretty good. I'm enjoying the things that I want to have in little small quantities. And those little small quantities are enough for me. And that's kind of great. It's kind of great to go from eating like the gigantic bag of popcorn at the movie theater to the smallest bag and being totally satisfied. In the movie theater I went to see Avengers, which is amazing, by the way. I had like cheddar cheese popcorn, which was really, really good. I had that. It came in like a small cup, like about this big, probably like 5 cups of popcorn. And they also sold Wisps. So I had some Wisps as my like I made that dinner. And is that the best choice? Probably not, but it's not like I do it every day. So, I think that's it. This is the problem I have with trying to keep up with this, is I like don't know what to talk about. Life has kind of gotten to a place of normalcy, and like I don't really know what to say most days. So I'll tell you what, if you guys want to comment below anything you want to know, anything you want me to talk about, any types of videos you want me to do. I don't have any editing software at the moment, but I think Shrinking Zaldor told me, and go check out his channel. He's another local Detroit guy if you want to check it out. I think it's Shrinking_Zaldor. I don't know how to do the things where it would like pop up here. So, just go. Tell you what, imagine that it popped up here and then just type it in your search bar instead. It's Shrinking Zaldor. He told me about a free video editing software that I may check out if I get the opportunity. And then I could do like what I eat in a day or something like that. I don't mind doing that. But yeah, that's it. That is totally it. Question of the week, question of the 2 weeks, whatever you want to call it. What is, like, I'm looking at this box of Legos here that I'm working on separating. So what is the thing that you are into that you think is the most immature? I've told my girlfriend the first time she came to my house, and I've told a lot of people when they ask me about my interests, my hobbies. I'm essentially a 12-year-old boy. I like comic books and superheroes and toys and video games and Legos. Like, those are the things that I'm into. So, that's all I have for now. Sorry, this is kind of a short one, although I guess if people like short ones, I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys soon, and I may, I've said this a few times, but I may start doing videos about other things. Just may take a page out of the famous YouTuber Boogie2988, I think it is, the guy who does the Francis videos, who also had bariatric surgery. He does a rambling video. He just talks about whatever's on his mind. I may try that at some point. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to go. I'm going to keep working on these Legos, play a little God of War. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.